How do you know if someone is lying to you? It's a question as old as time, and the truth is, spotting a liar isn't as simple as looking for a twitchy eye or a nervous smile. These manipulative worms thrive on deception, weaving their web of lies with the confidence of a predator. But here's the truth. If you know where to look and what to listen for, you can dismantle their facade with brutal precision, leaving them exposed for the spineless cowards they are. Let's start with their words. Liars are cowards at heart, and their words betray them. Listen closely. Are they flooding you with irrelevant details to make their lies seem convincing? Or maybe they're evasive, leaving out key details to avoid tripping themselves up. Their balance is unnatural, their stories rehearsed, and their cowardice seeps through every inconsistency. The truth doesn't need rehearsing. Lies always do. Now let's shred their body language. These degenerates might think they can hide, but their own bodies betray them. Watch for micro-expressions, fleeting flashes of fear, anger, or disgust that leak out before they regain control. Avoiding eye contact, mismatched gestures, or nervous fidgeting are just some of the pathetic tells these cowards exhibit. But here's another trick. Liars often exhibit over-controlled body language. In their desperate attempt to appear composed, they may adopt stiff, rehearsed gestures that feel unnatural. Combine this with their other tells, and their facade crumbles. Their deception is weak, and they know it. Add to this their exploitation of your empathy. Liars prey on kindness, exaggerating their struggles or hardships to make you overlook inconsistencies. They use your guilt and compassion as weapons, disarming your skepticism and making you complicit in their deception. For example, they might weave sob stories about their hardships or play the victim to lower your guard. Don't let your empathy cloud your judgment. These scum don't deserve it. Liars crumble under pressure. They are snakes who can't handle the weight of their own deceit. Increase the cognitive load. Ask them to recount events in reverse, or hit them with unexpected questions. Some might use strategic pausing, deliberately hesitating to buy time while crafting their next lie. These degenerates pretend to think, but in reality they're scrambling to piece together their fabrication. Others might repeat themselves unnecessarily, or overload you with jargon to confuse and overwhelm. Watch for unnecessary urgency too. Liars will often try to rush you into accepting their lies before you can analyze them critically. A truthful person stays consistent because they draw from real memories. Liars, however, scramble to fabricate on the spot. And it's here you'll watch their pathetic web of lies collapse. Pay attention to their emotional responses. These manipulative scum are amateurs at aligning their emotions with their lies. They might laugh nervously at something serious, or overplay their sadness to look sincere. Their emotional dissonance is their Achilles heel. The harder they try, the more obvious it becomes that they care more about maintaining their act than presenting the truth. Keep your focus sharp, and their charade will crumble. Then there's the power of silence. Liars despise silence. It amplifies their discomfort and exposes their desperation. Truthful people stand firm, their words needing no further defense. But liars, these spineless fools, will fill the void with over-explanations, unnecessary justifications, and excuses. Let the silence hang heavy, and watch them squirm as they bury themselves deeper in their lies. Silence isn't just awkward. It's a scalpel. It cuts through their facade and forces them to overcompensate. Liars hate the quiet because it gives them no room to hide. Use it wisely, and they'll overextend, exposing every crack in their deception. Silence is a scalpel. It cuts through their facade and forces them to overcompensate, exposing the cracks in their deception. Use it wisely and they'll reveal more than they intended. Selective honesty is another insidious tactic. These maggots mix truth with lies to create a believable narrative. They might admit to a minor fault to lower your defenses while hiding their real deception. Don't fall for it. Focus on the bigger picture and ask follow-up questions. Truthful people will expand naturally, while liars stumble over their web of contradictions. Feigning ignorance is another classic move from these snakes. They'll pretend not to know details, claiming forgetfulness or lack of awareness to avoid giving a definitive answer. It's a cowardly way to evade accountability, and their deliberate vagueness exposes their deceit. Diversion is their next move. They'll introduce irrelevant details, shift the focus to you, or employ fake sincerity with phrases like, "Trust me," or "To be honest." Some will even resort to excessive flattery, bombarding you with compliments or charm to distract you from their lies. Others will try deflecting with humor, making jokes to lighten the mood and shift your focus. Skilled liars might also misdirect subtly, steering your attention toward irrelevant truths to make their core deception harder to spot. Imagine a colleague who, when questioned about missing deadlines, suddenly starts bragging about unrelated accomplishments or blaming vague external factors like circumstances beyond control. It's a calculated distraction to shift your focus. These snakes are trying to disarm you. Don't let them. Stay calm, redirect to the original topic, and strip them of their control. And let's not forget their cowardly tricks like plausible deniability, conditional language, or outright gaslighting. These degenerates twist your perception, deny obvious facts, and avoid direct statements, all to protect their web of lies. Some will fake outrage, expressing exaggerated anger or indignation to intimidate you into backing off. Others will use guilt-tripping, accusing you of being suspicious or distrustful to manipulate you into dropping the subject. Then there's their tactic of projecting their lies onto you, accusing you of deception to deflect attention from their own dishonesty. Recognize these patterns and confront them without mercy. Don't give an inch. Mirror tactics are another tool in their arsenal. These rats repeat your words or mimic your expressions to buy time while crafting their next lie. They might also focus obsessively on your reactions, adjusting their story in real time to fit what they think you want to hear. Using conditional language such as, "If I had done that," or hypothetically speaking, they create distance between themselves and their lies, leaving room to backpedal if confronted. Watch out for their attempts at deliberate vagueness or selective memory loss. Conveniently, forgetting key details to avoid accountability. Stay sharp and don't let their mimicry, reaction monitoring, or vague statements distract you from their deceit. Catching a liar requires patience, dominance, and ruthless clarity. Study their every move, expose their contradictions, and drag the truth out of their deceitful mouths. Watch how they shift emotional intensity, moving from calm to agitated or cheerful to somber in an instant, to manipulate your reaction. Some will fabricate witnesses or invoke fake consensus, claiming everyone knows or people are saying, to lend credibility to their lies. Deception detection isn't just a skill. It's an act of power, a way to assert control and crush the lies these vermin think they can get away with. This isn't just about exposing liars. It's about commanding respect, protecting your boundaries, and maintaining dominance in every interaction. To unveil a liar is to reclaim your power and ensure no one dares to undermine your integrity again. To expose a liar is to reclaim your power and ensure no one undermines your integrity again. In the end, this is about more than just exposing liars. It's about asserting control, demanding honesty, and safeguarding your integrity. When you sense dishonesty, don't second-guess yourself. Stay calm, apply these tools, and force these spineless deceivers to face the brutal truth they so desperately try to hide.